Hey guys, it's Ian at SS8000 Cars, and today we're going to revisit the Macan Turbo. So we're going to get it going. Here we go. Hope you can hear that. Chris, you might want to hurry. Just take it round to the back, Harry, and grab the noise.
There you go.
Okay. All right, Chris, if you close the door now, I'll bring it out and you take it from the outside. Okay, hi guys, I'm out of the car now. You probably can hear the exhaust making a great crackle. For what is an SUV, this is a serious machine. You'll notice that we have the 4 exhausts, as all Macans have 4 exhausts. This car has been specified with the sports exhaust system, which gives you the loud button in the interior, and you know, a great sounding engine, in my opinion. It's been specified with the full panoramic roof, glass sunroof, which I like. I like cool air coming into the car without having to put up with the noise from the traffic around it. It's got the privacy glass. It's got the 21-inch wheels. When I first had a set of 21-inch wheels on an X5 that I had, which was only going back as far as 07, the suspension and ride was unbelievably hard, because quite clearly the car hadn't been developed to run 20-inch rims, and although it looked fantastic, it actually was quite uncomfortable to drive around in. When I picked this car up, I thought that might be the case before I test drove it, but actually it ended up being absolutely fine. It rides beautifully on the 21 inch. Funnily enough, my previous car to this was a Ferrari FF, and the Ferrari FF, in my opinion, was really, for a big 4-seater car, was really the doyen of the handling for that size of car. But I'd say this is very close, and given how far it is off the ground and its sort of dual purpose of being able to do the school run and go into fields and be able to climb curbs when it's necessary, you think it would be compromised? Not at all. Absolutely fantastic to drive. Okay, well, shall we move into the inside? I think if we open the door, you can see that it's very driver centric, by which I mean everything is there and surrounded around the driver. I mean, I've always liked the Porsche center console. Originally came from another car that I've owned, which was the Panamera Turbo, where you have a center console with all your buttons. It looks a little complicated, but you get used to it very quickly. And as a consequence of that, very easy to use. Obviously the dual clutch gearbox, which effectively allows you to switch between the gears at a fair old rate, especially when you're in Sport and Sport Plus. But then it has everything else you'd expect in a luxury car. You have, obviously, you've got the sat nav and you've got Bluetooth. You've got the ability to pull the sat nav up onto one of the screens here. The center dial is dedicated to the rev counter, and then the third dial, obviously, your miles per hour. But again, you have a digital readout of your miles per hour in the center here, so really you only need, when driving, to watch the one the one dial. This particular car has the 18-way adjustable electric memory sports seats, which they are phenomenal. You know, you have to sit in them to realize how they hold you in corners. You know, they are absolutely superb and beautifully finished in leather. Got your obligatory drinks holders, but actually, you know, when you're on a journey, it's important to have the comfort items that allow you to be able to drink and well, not so much eat, but drink on the move. It has taken the sort of mid-range SUV market by storm. Quite expensive, but on the other hand, what it offers, this car is 0 to 60 of about 4.5 to 4.8 seconds. It's 0 to 100 of about 11.5. I mean, they're phenomenal speeds for a car of this size. Okay, so from a practicality viewpoint, close that up. Quite good room in the rear, if not phenomenal. But take 3 people across the back, and in our case, all the luggage, the seats fold down, the centre section folds down on its own, so you can put your skis through from the boot into the car if you're going skiing. Certainly we'll be interested in doing a ski trip in this. Probably not in the supercars. Show you inside the boot. Very interesting. Opening the boot is just a little button underneath the wiper, and it's a good size. And I think, you know, you can, if I undo the parcel shelf, give you a better feel for how much room you would actually have if we put the seats forward. So close it, press the button there, and she closes. It's soft close. I like soft close, and I've always thought one of the problems with not having a soft close is it's very difficult to regulate the speed that you bang the boot closed in, and then eventually after a few years they always rattle. Tinted rear windows, I think that's a style item within the car. I think they look lovely. On side lights, just the centre bit comes on, and then for brake lights all the surrounding area comes on, so they look good. Okay, so you can see, as is the way with a lot of cars these days, the engine is set back a little from the front, but not in the same way as it was with the FF. The FF was almost a front mid-engine car because the engine was set so far back, it was actually behind the front wheels. But as you can see, this is slightly to the front, but it's a tremendous engine. I've got a leaf in here, we can just get rid of that. So beautifully put together, and everything's tucked away these days because, you know, on a car like this, the first service is at 20,000 miles or 2 years from delivery. So that's pretty cool as well. I love the way that the lights are hidden behind the opening on the actual bonnet, and you can see also the bonnet goes all the way down. Made of alloy, the bonnet very light, very strong. They come all the way down the side, and I just think that's great. I love that. Okay, so closing the bonnet. Okay, just let it go down on the Porsche badge. I also love the fact that it's stealth. We had the turbo badges taken off, so nobody knows the performance potential of this car. So everybody's going to get a shock when they're behind me and they think they might overtake. I don't allow anybody to overtake me. Okay, joking apart, it has all the usual stuff, you know, parking, rear parking, front parking sensors you'd expect on this sort of car. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. And this is Ian at SS8000 Cars signing off. Cheerio till the next time.